Oh my gosh, that is super exciting. Oh, hey, yeah, no, hey, I gotta go. All right, yeah, no, I'll see you then. Okay, bye. Hey, YouTube, you will never guess who just called on the banana phone. It was the Marlins. We are headed to Miami. They told us that we are going to be their GM for 3 years, and we have to win the World Series, which will be no problem because I am the king of rebuilds, and we will build the Marlins to success. We will build them to a World Series victory in only 3 years. So if you like it, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button because I've got a lot more rebuilds coming, and let's get right into it. I'd like to give a special shout out to everyone watching in Miami. As we join the Marlins here, we are ranked 16th, and the budget, we have 149 million and we have 60 million to work with. So we will adjust the roster as necessary. So I just moved Edward Cabrera to AAA and I moved AJ Puk to AAA. I'm going to try to replace them with either the free agents or trading. I'm going to go ahead and sign Michael Lorenzen because look at him. He looks like a Marlin. I'm going to go ahead and sign him. He's got an all-star badge, so that is good. I'm going to sign him to a 1-year deal, however, but I will give him his $6 million that he wants. 6.5, $8 million. That is it, Michael Lorenzen. Okay, Michael Lorenzen doesn't want to be a fish, but that is okay. That is okay. All right, I'm trading AJ Puk and a couple of minor league pitchers for Brady Singer and Michael Wacha, and the Royals think this is a somewhat fair trade, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. So looking at our bullpen here, this JT Chargois guy has got to go, as well as this Huascar Brazoban. They're both in the 4s on the ERAs, and we don't like that, so we're going to go ahead and see what we can do about that. All right, I'm trading those 2 guys as well as another minor league pitcher to the Twins for 2 guys in their 76s, but if you notice their ERAs from last year, 3.86 and 2.61. So I think this is going to be a really good trade for us to win the World Series, ideally in year 1. Of course, we need a catcher upgrade. I gotta go with the trusty dusty Mitch Garver. Mitch Garver, welcome to the fish. Luis Arias is our captain. He stays no matter what. Jake Berger hit 250, which is bad, 34 home runs, which is good and outweighs the 250 average. However, he's 27 years old, and that means on a 3-year rebuild, he's gonna age like milk, because once you hit 30 in MLB The Show, you decline so bad. So I'm gonna need a new third baseman. I want Alec Bohm, and they're willing to give him to me, so give me Alec Bohm. Alec Bohm, welcome to Miami. All right, I'm gonna need a new shortstop. The Marlins said that in real life, and they signed Tim Anderson, but honestly, Tim Anderson would be my choice for my backup shortstop. So I'm going to trade him and Nick Gordon, and I'm going to see who I can get. All right, so I said Tim Anderson should be my backup shortstop, and it turns out he can be. Only Nick Gordon and Tristan Gray cost me C.J. Abrams, and C.J. Abrams is the shortstop I want right here because he is 23, he is on the rise, he is going to be overperforming. Just you wait. C.J. Abrams, welcome to the Marlins. All right, we're going to trade our backup left fielder and our AAA left fielder for Brian Reynolds. Brian Reynolds, welcome to the fish. I think we might win the World Series this year. This has been a really easy rebuild, and it's felt so natural, and every player, I think, just fits so well with the Marlins. Jazz is going to be our other captain, and we cannot touch Jazz. All right, I'm trading our backup center fielder and our AAA center fielder for Jake Marisnick. He's going to be our new backup center fielder. I thought Avisail Garcia was good, but apparently he is not. So for $13 million, no way I'm paying that. I am trading him. The Phillies apparently think this is a fair deal. These 3 guys for Nick Castellanos, so we are going to take him. Wow, good thing that was the last guy we needed for this team because we have $2 million left in the budget, but our team is complete and we are ready to take on the season, so let's see how we do. All right, so after our rebuilding, we are ranked 8th overall now, and let's take a look at our roster. In the pitching rotation, we've got Sandy Alcantara, we've got Jesus Lazaro, we've got Michael Wacha, we've got Yuri Perez, and we've got Brady Singer as our starting rotation. In the bullpen, we've got Trevor Rogers, Ryan Weathers, Braxton Garrett, Andrew Nardi, Griffin Jacks, Anthony Bender, Justin Topa, and our closer, Tanner Scott. Let's take a look at our lineups. On the field, we've got Luis Arias, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Brian Reynolds, Alec Bohm, Nick Castellanos, Mitch Garver, CJ Abrams, Brian De La Cruz, and Josh Bell. This is the 2024 Miami Marlins rebuild, baby. World Series, here we come. Okay, it is May, and we have 2 injuries to deal with. Josh Bell is out for a long time, and Michael Wacha is out for a long time. Josh Bell has a torn hamstring. He's out for 3 to 4 weeks, and Michael Wacha is out for 1 to 2 months with a broken hand. So we need a new starting pitcher, and we need to take care of first base. Andrew Nardi and Trevor Rogers are not having great seasons, so I'm going to go ahead and try to trade them for a new starting pitcher. All right, the Rockies seem to think this is a fair trade for German Marquez, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on that. Hopefully his ERA gets better when he gets to Miami instead of Colorado, and German Marquez, welcome to the fish. All right, I'm going to try to sign Michael Lorenzen again because I really need another reliever. Finally, he accepts my deal now. Somehow I have Trey Mancini on my team, and that is not a bad backup first baseman for Josh Bell, who's out, so I actually don't need to trade anybody for that. I'm happy with that. All right, we're at the trade deadline, and we are in 3rd place. We are 8 games out. We're actually in the lowest rank for the wild card, but obviously something we need to improve. We're 1st rank overall, apparently, in contact and power as well as overall, but our speed is the lowest, but I don't know how we can improve. I guess better pitching is going to help us get more wins in the end, so let's go ahead and try and get some better pitching. This Perez guy is underperforming, and somehow we got Jordan Montgomery. The computer does weird stuff sometimes, but we're going to go ahead and trade these 2 guys for other 2 pitchers, and we're going to see who we can get. Wow, how about Nathan Eovaldi, John Gray, and Andrew Heaney? Wow, the Rangers are really willing to get rid of anybody except Jacob deGrom, I guess. All right, I actually have 1 guy too many on the team, so I'm going to trade Andrew Heaney and Tanner Scott for a better closer. This Alexis Diaz guy is 27, he's 83 overall, and he's pitching a 2.43 ERA, so we are going to get him. All right, time to sim the rest of the season and see how it goes. And immediately, our starting center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr., our captain, our star, has broken his arm, and he's going to be out for 2 to 3 months. So that's great. All right, well, injuries plagued our team this season, and unfortunately, this year was not the year for us, mainly probably because of the injuries. We finished 82 and 80. It's not good enough for the postseason, and we could have maybe won more games if more people would have stayed healthy. So we're going to have to see what we can do for season 2, and hopefully we make it. All right, so we've went ahead and made a few offers to some guys for some contract extensions, and we've also found out who we need to replace, that being we need a first baseman, a left fielder, and probably more pitching. Michael Lorenzen pitched an ERA of 3.03 for us last year, so we're gonna assign him again. Just to a 1-year deal again, though. Shane Bieber is up for grabs, and we want him. Never mind, not at that price tag. This guy has been consistent in the game, so I want him. His asking price is $8 million, but I know he's consistent, so he's worth it. We could steal Paul Goldschmidt from the Cardinals just by offering him more money. 1 year and $12.5 million, and we could take him right now. Alec Boehm didn't end up getting it done for us, but maybe Matt Chapman and Gio Urshela will. Garrett Hampson we're signing as a depth piece. Anthony Santander is available, and you know we want him. So Anthony Santander, welcome to the Fish, probably. Michael A. Taylor, I'm signing as a depth piece. Sean Armstrong, I want you to ditch Tampa Bay for Miami. All right, here we are at season 2, and we're ranked 8th. I feel like we were ranked pretty similarly last time. All right, so in our starting rotation, we have Sandy Alcantara, Jesus Luzardo, Michael Wacha, Brady Singer, and John Gray. In the bullpen, we have Nathan Eovaldi, Edward Cabrera, Herman Marquez, Griffin Jacks, Sean Armstrong, Craig Kimbrell, Justin Topa, and Alexis Diaz. Craig Kimbrell, I did not sign myself, but I'm not complaining. I'll take him. And on offense, we got Luis Arias, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Paul Goldschmidt, Nick Castellanos, Matt Chapman, Brian Reynolds, Anthony Santander, Alec Boehm, and Mitch Garver. So I think this year is our year. Unfortunately, I blew right past the trade deadline, and I have stopped here in September. We are 76 and 85. There's no way we're making the playoffs. So unfortunately, it's a try better again next year sort of deal. So we will see what we can even do, because I don't know. I need to get rid of Alec Boehm, I guess. And there's a couple places we can improve, I suppose. But I really felt like we had a pretty good team, much better than 76 and 85. We have one more year to win the World Series, so something drastic has really got to be done. Kyle Tucker's available. We're going to take him. $25 million. It is worth it. We need him. We need something big. Same goes for Vlad. 1 year, $20 million. Come to Miami, please. We need you so bad. Michael King is not very interested in this extension the Padres offered him, so we're going to swoop in and get him. Never mind, he's too expensive. Dylan Cease, though, that's a much more fair price. Jeff Hoffman, come here. TJ Antone, we need you. AJ Minter, we can't do it without you. We need a closer who can finish the deal, so we are going after the top one on the market. It's Ryan Heasley from the Cardinals. If we could finally get a good catcher, that would be great. JT Realmuto, please join the Fish. Bo Bichette, we need you in Miami. Please join us. Things are going according to plan. Okay, so this is our last year that we're going to be the GM for the Marlins, and we need to win the World Series to complete our goal. And if we don't, it is not going to be good for us. So we absolutely need to win the World Series this year. And we are ranked first, not only in my opinion, but in MLB The Show's opinion. So let's go ahead and check out our team. In our pitching staff, we got Sandy Alcantara, we got Dylan Cease, Brady Singer, Jesus Luzardo, Edwin Cabrera. In our bullpen, we got Braxton Garrett, Ryan Weathers, TJ Antone, AJ Minter, Sean Armstrong, Alexis Diaz, Jeff Hoffman, and Ryan Heasley. We are prepared. Let's take a look at our offense here. We got Luis Arias, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Kyle Tucker, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Anthony Santander, Bo Bichette, Nick Castellanos, JT Realmuto, and Alec Boehm. And that's just the starters. On the bench, we got CJ Abrams, Brian Reynolds, Matt Chapman, and Victor Caratini. Now, if this team cannot get to and win the World Series, then I don't know what team can. More and more injuries. All right, here we are at the halfway point of the season, and we are 65 and 41. We are winning the division right now, so let's hope that continues as we simulate the rest of the season. All right. It is year 3, our last year with the Marlins. We need to get to the World Series, and the good news is we have made it to the playoffs. We won our division at 95 and 67, and we are going to go to the NLDS. All right, time to find out who we're going to play in the NLDS. Who's winning the wild card? It's the Cubs. Let's see if we can sweep the Cubs in the NLDS. And we won game 1. now let's simulate game 2, see if we can sweep them still. And we won game 2. Game 3, can we win 3 in a row? No, we cannot. But game 4, can we win that one at Wrigley Field? Please. No. It's 2-2. We're going to the tiebreaker game. That means I'm going to have to hop in. All right, we're hopping into the tiebreaker game of the NLDS, and we are hoping for the best. We have home field advantage, so at least there's that. All right, it's the bottom of the 8th, and we are down 3-0. We need to survive. Let's see if Jazz can get us going. Nice. Base hit, that's all we can ask for.
Now batting.
All right, that was lucky, but we will take it. 2 runners on base, no outs. If we can hit a home run, we can tie it. Time for a new shortstop, Bo Bichette. Come on, let's go. All right, that's 3-1. Nick Castellanos, what can you do for us? We just need to talk about something uncomfortable so Nick can actually hit a home run here. It's not looking good right now. All right, it's the bottom of the 9th. It's our last chance to tie it or win it. Ideally, we're gonna win it. But we will see. And if we do not win this game, it is not going to be good for us in our GM future. Ooh, Kyle Tucker's batting stance got wild this season. It did not used to be this crazy. Yep, our rebuild has been a failure. We did not get to the World Series, nor did we win the World Series like we wanted to, and it's not going to be good for our general manager career. I was really hoping we could get to the World Series, especially with the squad we built was unbelievable. I do not know how we did not get to the World Series. Sometimes you can throw as much money at a team as you want. You can build as a team however you want with as many great players as you want, but sometimes it just does not pan out. And this team was riddled with injuries for some reason. I don't know why, but each of the seasons, injury after injury after injury, and it really prevented us from getting us where we wanted to go. So even though we failed our rebuild mission, I hope you still enjoyed the video. If you did, like that like button, subscribe that subscribe button, and I will see you again next time. Thanks so much for watching.